High Prosperity Team, it's Dr. Money. I'm wise and wacky and sometimes tacky, but I want to tell you for sure that I love you and I hope your life is going well, especially today in this very moment. Let's take some time together just to get off the whatever we've been on and take a few moments of silence and quietness to breathe together like the Ohana, the family of breathers. And we're going to breathe into this sphere of well-being. And we breathe in and breathe out. And as I talk, continue to breathe deeply in and just let go with a sigh. You just continue to breathe. And as we breathe in, we receive. And as we breathe out, we breathe out our intention for all beings to live well, to have a happy life, a joyful life. And we breathe the same wishes in for ourselves. And as we breathe, we create this. We create a different world, a new society of well-being. And this energy and this enthusiasm for life spreads. It spreads from our breath to our hearts, to our minds. And that energy and that effervescence, that shines to the people that we meet. That moves in them and with them as well. So we're lifting the consciousness of ourselves and others in unity. And so it is. I think we need to live what we dream and dream what we live. Now, what the heck am I talking about? Well, actually, I think we should consciously live what we dream. Or when we live what we dream, our dreams, and I'm thinking of our good dreams, not our nightmares, our good dreams are what life could be like. And rather than have that be in the future, it's probably best to allow that to be in the present. We want to live the life that we want in our minds because we make up our lives. We constantly make it up through our thoughts and our filters, which are our beliefs and our past. And if we're going to be making it up anyway, then I say that we live the dream. We live the dream that we're making up. And we live that emotionally. We live life as if what we want to be true is already true. And a lot of times what we want is we want money so we can be happy. However, if we don't have the money, we should just skip that part and go on to the happiness. So we go on and live the dream regardless of what's going on in the external world. Now, this is somewhat of a fantasy life, an illusion life. You've heard of Maya. That's something that we hear about, especially in Eastern philosophy, and that is the world is a dream, the world is an illusion. What does that mean? It means that we're making it up in our heads, and what we see is seen through our beliefs and our thoughts. And we can not do that. And that's what the new spiritual narrative is about, and that is about being present, living in the essence rather than living in the beliefs and thoughts. And we have all kinds of practices to help us get there. Mindfulness practice mindfulness through the breath, through feeling the wind on our body, through listening to the sounds, and then letting go just completely into the presence of me. It's like, what does it feel like to be me? And doing this over and over again until we become accustomed to living in the present. There was a man, Dr. Brew Joy, who no longer has a physical body, and he had a workshop. And in this workshop, what he did was he had people talk only in the present tense. He wanted them to live in the now moment. It became so stressful for people that he did a whole day of this, and rather than having people do this for a whole day, he narrowed it down to 1 hour because people could not live as if just live in the now. But we are trained by our culture to think the way we do. There are indigenous people in South America and probably other countries that do not have a tense for the future or the past. Can you imagine what our language does to us? It moves us in different ways that we wouldn't move if we didn't have those tenses. So we're born on this bus that teaches us how to think and takes us away from the now moment. And I'm suggesting not to fight with that so much. I'm suggesting to go with it, and go with it in a way that the bus is not going down the mountain full speed and crashing, to that we have a lovely bus ride that has good music on the bus and that we have a really safe driver. And that's what we use affirmations for. That's what we raise our consciousness for. That's how we learn how to bring our emotions into a peaceful reality. That's riding the bus. But as we spiritually mature, there is some time that we say, I love this life, but I know that there's something deeper, something more. There's a presence, there's a me that I want to get to. And so we step off the bus. And when we do, our reality just kind of flutters because we don't know where we are and how to operate. But there is a light, there is a presence, there is a peace that will guide us there. It's a wonderful journey. And it's a wonderful life, as Jimmy Stewart would say. This is Dr. Money, and I want you to know for sure that I love you.